Hey guys, and welcome to another video and another episode on how-to guides. Today we are going to show you how to take this rear spoiler from a Mk7 Fiesta, and this will apply to an ST model or a standard model, ZTEC S, whatever. It all connects the same way. So we'll show you how to do that. Also on this video we will take this rear tailgate trim off, and also the rear wiper motor, and all this arm and everything will come off. So we're going to show you this whole procedure. I'm pretty much dismantling this whole tailgate or boot or whatever you want to call it. We're going to remove the spoiler, the wiper arm, the motor, and this whole tailgate trim. First thing I'm going to do is just pop this cover up, and you'll see there's a 13mm nut. Going to cheat a little bit and get our battery ratchet. I'm just going to turn it with it and then undo it. Just going to give that a little wiggle. Now that bolts off. And you can see that releases from there. The next step we're going to do, we're going to get all of this trim off. So the first thing is there's a crosshead screwdriver. There is a crosshead screwdriver. There's a crosshead screw that side, and then there's one just in that bit under there. If you can just see, just in there. You'll undo those three. And just to mention as well, maybe in the later years these screws might be a T20 or a T25, but either way they're a crosshead on this model, which is a 2009. Now that screw's undone, we're just going to get our hand and then just pry this little bit of plastic away. Easy with two hands, so you don't pull it so aggressively like that. And there's the clips that we're just holding to that piece there and that piece there, as you can see. Be the same with the other side. Get your hand behind there. Again, there's your clips. And then on this, we just have to lever, same as this side. There we go, you just heard that pop. Got to do the same on this side. That'll be the same on the back. So we just got to pull this back trim piece now. With that back piece all now removed, you can see you've got access to the boot lock, which is two 8mm. Comes complete with a leaf. So it comes two 8mm, and just unplug this if you want to remove that, and then that will just pull towards you. And then we have three 8mm for the wiper motor in this plug here. So that's what we're going to do first. We're going to remove this so we get the wiper motor completely out. That's that plug, and we're just going to grab an 8mm and undo these bolts. Now those three bolts are removed, we're just going to get our hand in there and just wiggle this out, and that is your rear wiper motor out. So to get this tailgate trim out, I'm just going to move these wiper bolt. Well, this is our wiper motor bracket. So I'm going to remove these 8mm here, here, and here behind. The reason I'm going to move that is because you need to get access to this 10mm here, and there's just a little bit more room with this out of the way. So I've got to remove all this anyway. So I'm just going to remove that just for more access. Now that's removed, I'm going to unplug this plug here, which leads to the number plate lights and the boot release switch. To get the whole trim off, we need to undo one 10mm here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 10mm you need to undo. And now with those undone, we've just unplugged this plug, which just literally just pushes that in, that pops out, and then we're just going to push that little rubber through. And the most important bit here is when we go back onto the outside to grab that trim, we just need to make sure this little clip here, there's one either side, that's got to be pushed in and then pulled from the outside. So ideally you need two hands for this one, so because this clip needs pushing in there, because otherwise that will break, which is a little bit annoying. I mean, it's not the end of the world because these bolts hold it in anyway, but it's nice not to break anything. So make sure you clip these clips in with your hand, finger, whatever, even a little screwdriver just to press against there, and then pop it from the outside as well. So what I did here is just pulled that from the top and the bottom with one hand, grip like that, and then the other hand I had behind there from those clips that I mentioned, and I just slowly pulled this away, and then this comes out, and you can see these little clips here. They're the ones that we've got to be so careful of not to break. Again, if you do break them, it's not the end of the world because these bolts hold the trim in anyway, but like I said, it's nice not to break them. So that is the rear tailgate trim. Once you pull that through, removed. And now probably what a lot of you have been waiting for is how to get the rear spoiler off. So if you know, you've got a standard Fiesta, you want to put an ST spoiler on, which makes it look a lot better, then what you need is 2 T25 bolts here and here, or screws here and here, and then under these little caps, you just pop that out with your finger. There's a little 8mm bolt, just can't get quite in there. There we go, see him? 2 8mm, so you've got one either side. So yeah. And with those undone, just before we undo it, you can do it the other way around, but we've done it this way. You've got 2 more T25 screws here where the brake light sits. You need to remove those, pull this brake light out, and then we'll show you the next step. With the brake light removed, we're just going to unplug this plug, which just clips back there, and then pull off this hose, which is for the rear windscreen washer jet. With that removed, and now that plug pretty much removed there, just going to give him a little pull. There we go. That's the brake light removed. You want to keep that aside. Now with all that removed, you just need to put the boot lid back down and then come round each side, pull that end, same as this side, give it a pull. Again, easier with 2 hands. There we go. And as you can see, that's the rear spoiler removed. As you can see, I've done it with 1 hand, a little bit difficult, but you can do it with 2 hands much easier. I'm just going to show you where the clips are on the spoiler that we pulled. So you've got 1 clip on there, and they go along, all the way along the edge. You see where the screws have gone in there and here. And as you can see from the top of the boot lid, we just feed the wire through the gap where the brake light's at. So there we go, that's the whole tailgate dismantled. The trim, the wiper motor, the wiper arm, and obviously the spoiler. Also that lock catch, the boot lock catch there. So if you did like this video and it did help you, please give us a thumbs up, give us a comment, subscribe if you can. That will help us do any more how-to guides moving forward, because we like to know that we're helping a lot of you guys. And the more subscribers, the more how-to guides that we will do for you. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.